Question number 1. Prove the triangle GEM is a right triangle. So we are going to show that in a right triangle, there are two line segments with slopes that are opposite reciprocals. That means that they are going to be perpendicular line segments forming a right angle. And we know that in a right triangle, there is one right angle. So I'm going to highlight line segment EG, and I'm going to find that slope. So let's write slope, which is the letter M of line segment EG, is equal to rise over run. So I'm going to have a rise of 3 and a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can simplify the slope. And I know that it's going to be positive because I'm going up and I'm going to the right. So 3 over 9 simplified with the greatest common factor being 3 is 1/3. Let's color code this as slope of line segment EG. And then I'm going to highlight line segment GM. So the slope of line segment GM is going to be rise over run. So I have rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since I'm rising 6, and then I'm going to the left 2, it's going to be negative here. So I really have a negative 6 over 2. The slope is negative, and I know that because if I put my person on the left side, it's sliding down. So we're going to divide by our greatest common factor, which is going to be 2. And I have negative 3 over 1. So now I am going to show the slope of the other line segment. Just in case, that one is the one with opposite reciprocal slopes. So I can highlight that as line segment EM. So slope of line segment EM is equal to rise over run. So I have going down 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be a negative 3. And also I'm going to go to my right. So it's going to be positive right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I know it's going to be negative 3 over 11 because if I put my person on the left-hand side, it's sliding down. I didn't draw my person earlier for line segment EG, but let's put the person on the left-hand side, and for line segment EG, the yellow line segment, our slope was positive because this person is climbing up. Alrighty, so now we have the slopes of all 3 line segments, and we are finally ready for our statement. So we just proved it with mathematical reasoning, but we still have to write the statement. So we're going to say that triangle GEM is a right triangle because the slopes of line segment EG, which is 1/3. Actually, let's make that more specific and write that the slope is 1/3. And line segment GM with a slope of negative 3 over 1 are opposite reciprocals. And we know that opposite reciprocal slopes create a right angle because they are perpendicular line segments. So we're going to say that they create perpendicular lines and form a right angle. Then we're also going to say that in a right triangle, there is one right angle. So I'm going to read it to you one more time. Triangle GEM is a right triangle because the slopes of line segment EG, which is 1/3, and line segment GM, which is -3/1, are opposite reciprocals. They create perpendicular lines and form a right angle. In a right triangle, there is one right angle. So therefore, we know that triangle GEM is a right triangle.